Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 cards using the Timeless Tulips. I don't know if you know about me, but I love tulips. This is like my favorite tulips ever. I just love them. I think they're beautiful and flowers, and so definitely wanted to play with it. So I'm going to be using Poppy Parade and Crush Curry and Whisper White mainly. And then for the ink pads, I'm going to be using, again, Poppy Parade. And in this case, it will be the Daffodil Delight and then the Old Olive. So we're going to be playing with how to color your tulips. Now, this is part of a bundle. And this is from the spring catalog or the January through, I think it's June catalog, mini catalog. And so this one is a stamp set. And then there's also a punch that goes with it. So these two coordinate, and of course, when you get them together, you get a 10% discount. So definitely a great deal. I love about what I love about punches is that it makes it really easy. You know, especially for like flowers. Sometimes you are, we're doing so many of the die cuts, and so sometimes it kind of, I don't know, it just gets too intensive. And so I love when they have punches for stamped images. Don't get me wrong, I love dies, especially labels, because I use them all the time. But I sometimes feel like for flowers, punches are the best. So let's just get started. And before I forget, I have in the link of this description information about the card class that is still available. So if you have not heard about this class, it is a stationary box. You can see it here, and it holds the Whisper White envelopes as well as 4 of the cards using the Floral Essence Suite. Or actually bundle, it's not a suite, but the bundle. So there's more information if you want to get the Make and Take kit. And there is more information on the link on the description of this video. And also there is information where you can get the tutorial for immediately for download, to be able to download it immediately. So you just purchase it on my PDF store at my website at creatingwithali.com, and then you can purchase and download it immediately. So that's the one. The last day to sign up for that class is March 19th if you want to get the Make and Take kit. But of course, the PDF is going to be always available on my PDF store. So, all right, so let's get it started here. Let me just see. I think I'm going to start with this one. Yes, let's just start with that one. Now, I gotta confess here, I'm not, you know this by now about me. Most of the times, I don't have the cards made. I think like 99% of the times, I don't have the cards complete. I always have an idea. But sometimes the trick is that sometimes I don't remember what I was thinking. So let me just refresh. So yes. Okay, so I think that's what I was thinking. I was like, wait a minute, what happened here? So anyway, so this is Poppy Parade. Hello, Carol. And this is 8.5 by 5.5. And we're going to go ahead and fold it in half. Let me just get my bone folder here. So we're going to go ahead and fold it in half. And let's just make sure. All right, then I have a piece of Whisper White, and I'll give you the measurements on this. But this one is 2.5, and I think it's larger. Yeah, it's 5 5/8. And again, I always do that because I want to make sure that I cover the whole thing. And then I have 2 pieces of design series paper, and this one are 3/4 of an inch. Yes, 3/4 of an inch. And the same thing here is a little bit more than 5.5, so it's like 5 5/8. And same for this one, because you're going to be using them right here as borders. So we're going to be using both of those. Now, these ones are from a complete different design series paper. This is coming from the Well Dressed or Best Dressed design series paper. And I'll be honest, I love all the floral and background images. I'm not too thrilled about these other images. The one that has the lipsticks and the bags and the perfumes. Not my style, but I do love a lot of the flowers and the other background. So it's a great pack, but again, there are some, I don't think you're really going to be seeing me making a lot of cards with this type of paper like this one. However, I do like the background. So from the two sides, there's different things that you can do. And again, I don't know what it is. I guess it's not my style, but the flowers though, I just love it. I mean, all of the different papers are really great. And in fact, I am deviating a little bit, but I was kind of thinking when I was starting designing this class, I was thinking what I was going to be doing. And let me just give you a quick thing here. So I was thinking we can do something like I was planning to do a card with these, or maybe I could do like something with this too. Wouldn't that be really gorgeous, right? I mean, it's just, you can do so many. And then what about this one? This also looks really nice. Again, they look really nice. Just there's a lot of the floral images. Even this one with that one looks really gorgeous, really happy. So definitely multiple of options there. And I think, let me just show you. Oh yeah, and see also this one. Like I said, there's a lot of options. Like I said, I was trying to play with it too. And then, anyway, I decided to go with tulips. I don't know how the whole thing happened, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using that paper on the future because I'm already playing with which design to go with what. I just didn't complete that for this one. And the reason I didn't is because I fell in love with the tulips the way I saw it in another card. So, anyway, so for this one, it is a photopolymer. Yeah, I'm like, what happened with this? It is a photopolymer stamp set, so you definitely want to be using your Pierce mat just to make sure that you have a good transfer of your image. I'm gonna have this one here, and we're gonna be doing kind of like a background with the leaves and the stem and the stems, I guess. So let me just think here. Okay, and I have here old olive. So I'm going to go ahead and do like one right kind of like in the middle. Okay. And then I'm going to be using this one that has like a little curve. And I'm going to be putting one somewhere like so. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead, probably not this one, but again, the other one. Okay, I'm going to leave this one here because I want another one going like kind of the opposite side, right? Like something like so. Yes, probably. Let's just go this way. We'll see what happens. All right. I'm going to go ahead then put one of the tulips here. So I'm going to be using it might be easier if I show you which one here, but I'm going to be using this one. So now, just show you here. I'm going to be using the Daffodil Delight, and then I'm going to be using also the Poppy Parade. Now, the key thing here is that you do need to have your chamois available, like really close to you, because we're going to be using this. And every time you do a tulip, you need to clean your stamp set. So, and I'll show you why in a second. I'm also going to be using a little bit sponge, and this is Poppy Parade. Again, I love using our sponges, cutting them in different sizes. And then I put a little tab with the color of the ink that I'm going to be using. And I can see that I got it from... So I got to be careful because I think I'm going to get all the ink here. But anyway, the thing is that hopefully you don't get as much ink on your fingers. You can see that I still managed to have ink on my fingers. So, all right. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be putting the clear color. And then you're going to go ahead and put your darker color. And you're going to sponge it. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you spending time with me. So there we go. Does that not look gorgeous? I just feel like this has more of a realistic color for the tulips. You know, there's a lot of tulips that kind of change color. So I love that technique for these. And again, you do have to be cleaning your stamp set because you don't want to go back to the jello. or the daffodil light, because you're gonna have red stains on that one, right? So make sure you're always cleaning in between. So now for the other section, for these two, obviously I cannot put those, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the other image. So we're gonna go ahead and put this one. Again, you get your sponge. Now I do try to go, if you look, I do try to go kind of like in a, like I'm not going, it's just like tap, tap, tap. And I'm not doing like the center. I don't know if that makes any sense. Now, sometimes I'd like to put a little bit more in some sections just to see if I can get a little bit more of a shadow, but not always. And the other thing, let me just see here. So the punch goes here. Okay, let me just put it more towards this section. And you're going to be, and here you have it. Voila, right? Really easy. I'm glad you're liking it, Mary Yo. And Susan, yeah, I'm telling you, this is very easy to make. And but again, the only thing is that you do have to remember be cleaning it. So it's not that bad, of course, if you have the chamois. I love the chamois obviously a lot because this one is just water, so it makes it so easy and it doesn't dry as fast. So now that I have that one, I'm gonna go ahead and punch this one because I will have to do another one. So I'm gonna go ahead and line it up. There we go. And then let me see if I can get another one here. Yes, I think I can. All right, so let's just do another one here. So we're gonna go ahead and, oh, I'm so glad that you learned something. Thank you, Susan. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the nice comment. All right, so then again, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Now, all my cards are gonna be doing that, so I should have probably done a lot of that, but it's kind of hard on this one because otherwise you're not gonna see how I'm doing it. So sometimes I try to pre-do a lot, and sometimes I'm like, well, I mean, it should be fine. All right, I'm just cutting these so that I can bring it to the punch. And what am I doing here? There we go. All right, so we're gonna be centering it. Thank you, Diane. Glad that you're liking them. I love the tulips, seriously. That's and I actually have a funny story about it. Well, not so funny at the time, but it was funny now. Or it is funny now. So when I moved to my house in Frisco, I was sent from work to Germany, and I actually went to Netherlands, so Amsterdam, because my boss was there. And so I got lots of tulips, right? I mean, they have so many tulips, and so I was like, oh, I want the tulips, because that's my favorite flower. And so I came home, right? And I was like so happy. I'm going to go ahead and plant all these tulips, and I'm going to have too many. And I think each bag had like 50 of them or something like that. And like crazy number like that. And so I thought I was doing it right. And then that year I only got like 4 tulips. I mean, it was just ridiculous. And it was so much work that I was like, ugh. I was so not happy about it, but clearly I didn't know how to do it, and also I don't have really a green thumb, so that also didn't help my case. But I love them, I really do. So anyway, so I'm just going to be lining up all these leaves, as you can see here. Now we do have like 2 different leaves here, these long ones, so I kind of play with them and see which one I'd like. So because now it's just a matter of kind of line them to your liking, and again I kind of play with it a little bit. Let me see. So yeah, so that year I spent so much work and I didn't get almost anything. I was supposed to get like 100 tulips, and then there was like 4 of them, 5 maybe, and they didn't come back the next year, of course. So anyway, so I think that was a whole fiasco for me, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this one right here. And again, I'm just kind of playing a little bit with it just to see how it would look. I just gonna switch ways in a way. And so think about it. So now I'm gonna have that one here. And this one is gonna be here, right? I feel like it needs another one here, don't you think? The only thing is that I don't think it's gonna do the whole thing. So I think that on that one, I'm gonna go ahead and do the one from the punch. Yeah, so that I can go somewhere out of that area. So hopefully that makes sense as to how I go on this whole designing of cards. So, oh, I said I was gonna need a leaf on those. So let me see, can I use these scraps? I'm always trying to see if I can use my scraps. And what did I do with the punch here? Oh, here. I'm like, what did I do? Can I do that? Oh yeah, I can. Okay, so let's just do that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and is that how it goes? That way. Perfect. Okay. So again, the green, and this is old olive. If I didn't mention that, I think I did, but you never know with me. I know these will be a great set for Easter. The sentiments on the set also has like Mother's Day, which I think is great. I mean, I love having options for. I'm gonna do another one just in case, you know, because I don't know if I need one or two. So let's just do another one. We'll see. I'd rather have more and not use them than be in the assembling and then find out that I probably need another one, right? Don't you think? So yeah, I'll show you in a second. So there's really nice sentiments on that set, and of course I think tulips will be great for Easter. Absolutely. All right, so let's go ahead and kind of start seeing how this looks. Whew. I'm gonna put everything on the side for a second. All right, so for this one, I probably should close all of this because I feel like I'm going to be getting all these on my fingers. And what am I doing here? There we go. Okay. All right, so for this one, we're going to go ahead and put adhesive on this section. Mm-hmm. The tulips are Daffodil Delight and Poppy Parade. And you're going to see it again because that's pretty much what I am using the whole night. So don't worry about it. Teresa, you're going to be able to see it again. Because I don't think I did too much of the yeah, this one. That way too, yes. Pre-doing a lot of stuff, so surely you're going to be able to see it again. And I probably should have done a little bit more, but okay, that's fine. That's going to be fine. All right, so now that I have that, let's just picture this before I glue anything. I think I like it like right in the middle. Yeah, I think so. See that? Oh, yeah, definitely. And then this one here. And then I'll put, see, I think that it will look nice with two. Yes, definitely. Yes, and I can either do that one or do this. No, I think I like it on this side, actually. So anyway, we can play with it as you can see, right? Or let me see if I don't go with anything. Well, maybe anything, that's also good. All right, so we'll go with this. So I'm gonna go that way. The other thing is the sentiment, right? And I think I had, yeah, I had here Daffodil Delight. I wanna do, not Daffodil, this is Crushed Curry. I wanna put here Happy Birthday, because I said it was going to be birthday cards. So as I was mentioning, there's a get well. Oh, there's a Happy Easter too. See, there's a Happy Easter, Happy Spring. So we can do that one as well. And there is a Happy Birthday. So I was thinking of doing Happy Birthdays because usually that's the card that I need most of the time. And last week I did Easter. So let's just do the birthdays. But you can definitely change those to Easter. There is a sentiment for Easter as well. So let's just go ahead and put this one. I have already the Happy Birthday. But yeah, the sentiments are really nice on this set, and I love the font that they're using. I think it looks really nice. Oh, leaves only at the bottom? Okay. Well, yeah, that also makes sense. Oh, so maybe I move this one. Oh, I like that. Okay. I think I'm going to follow your suggestion, Sharon. Okay, so let's just go, as always, we're going to go ahead and do banners, because you do know how much I love banners. And we're going to go ahead and take the Tailor Tack punch. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. And there we go. All right. So let's just think about it. Let me just, give me 1 second, because my lighting here is kind of dying. So I'm going to just take it off here. Yes. Oh yeah, definitely. I love that. I like it that way. Okay, so let's just then put everything together. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it right in the center. Ah, thank you, Lena. I'm glad you're liking the card. Thank you. All right, so like I mentioned, I'm kind of cutting all that. There we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bring, oh my goodness, dimensionals. So like we're gonna be putting this one here. So definitely let's pop up that one, because we all love dimension, right? We're gonna go ahead and, oh, definitely, I love that. And then this one, we're gonna put it also maybe a little bit, yeah, higher. Yeah, probably. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and kind of lean towards a little bit. And this one is gonna go also in half, one of these. Yes, I like that. I actually like it a lot that way. So we're gonna put one dimensional on this section. And maybe I take, do I have, yeah, I have a little tiny one here. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. And then finally, we're gonna add some dimension on this one. So definitely put another dimensionals here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of this strip for that one. Oh my goodness, that will be so nice. I love how they look. Here in the Dallas, you can only see them for like a really short period of time in the Arboretum. I've gone there a few times, and I think now it's gonna start being so warm that I think I miss already the season for the tulips here in Dallas. But I just love how they look. All the fields full of flowers. I just don't know. I just love it. So here's your card. What do you think, huh? Really nice, right? And I love that it has some dimension. Of course, you can add as many flowers as you want. I just wanted to leave it simple. But you can do as many of those. So now let's do card number 2. So I show you. And again, it's the same color combination. And I don't know what I did with the card. Oh, yeah, here. Now, this one is a little bit different. It's kind of like a fun fold, if you will. I saw these on Pinterest, and I was like, oh my goodness, I gotta give it a try, because I just thought it was so easy to make. Well, I don't know, we'll see how it is. Maybe it's not, I don't know. So this one, it's 4 1/4 by 11, and I don't know if you can see it, but I have already pre-scored at 5.5. Okay, then I have a piece of Whisper White, and this one is, well, I'll be honest, I don't even know what size. So give me 1 second here. I'll be honest because I cut it in a weird way. All right, so here. So let's just see. So this one is 20. No, this is the centimeter. Sorry. We are on which, so 10.5 by 4. Yes. No, by 3 3/4. So 3 3/4 by 10.5. Is that right? 10.5. Yes. So that's what it is. Now on this one, I pre-score at 5 1/4. Okay. And then I did 1 inch on each side. Okay. So you can go like at 4 1/4, then 5 1/4, and then 6 1/4. But really what I did is I just went ahead and put pretty much the middle, because that's really what I did. Put it in the middle, and then I did 1 inch on each side. So anyway, so that's the scoring. And so the thing with this card, the way I saw it, yes, I think the way I saw this one is that you kind of want to line up. Is that right? I think, like I said, I don't know if it's yeah. Yes, there we go. So this line has to match with this other line, right? Like, so center and center, if that makes any sense, right? But you're not going to glue anything. You're only going to be gluing this section and, of course, this section. So that's what I'm like, oh, I think this is really easy, but I don't know. Maybe it's not as easy as I was thinking. We'll see. And of course, I didn't do a car, so I'm only going off of my mind. So we just have to see. You'll have to bear with me, right? You have to, yeah, bear with me for a second. So anyway, so we're going to be putting like that. And again, I'm just trying to make sure these two line up. And before I do anything, I'm going to put here my sentiment before I forget. Now, because I want all this area, I have all this area, I'm going to go ahead. I'm using this other sentiment that comes from the So Sentimental stamp set, which is this one. And only because I want to have a big image on that section. Okay. So from the outside, it's going to say happy birthday. But I thought that the inside needed a little bit of a larger sentiment than just that little tiny happy birthday, because there's a lot of white in this section, right? So we're going to go ahead and stamp that one. And I think this one goes really well with birthday, don't you think? Oh, hi, Beth. I'm glad you're here. Yes, I know you're going to be loving this bundle. I promise you. It's super fun. Okay, so there we go. So we have here the sentiment, because I want to cover everything there. So now that I have that, so I'm going to kind of have this section done. I'm going to line up, again, this section. And I'm going to glue that, okay? So let's just make sure we... And if you didn't see what I did is I folded here and then like so. So you're going to kind of have something like this in a way, okay? Just so that you kind of see what I am doing. So there's going to be like a little W that you're forming, okay? So let me just put adhesive. And you're putting adhesive only on this section, all right? So do not put adhesive on here. Put adhesive on this section. So I hope that I'm doing this easy to understand. Sometimes I'm more of a visual person, and so I might not be the greatest at explaining. So before I do anything, let me kind of line up those. And again, I'm just lining up those lines. And once I have that, right, then I can go. Because the important thing is I want those to be kind of matching. And I'm going to have almost the same border. So I don't want to say this super easy, but I think that if you line up the lines, the score lines, and I'm going to put it here. If you line up this score line, the red score line with the white score line, then it's easier to line up everything else. Did I fold? Yes. So now I'm going to close this section, right? And we're going to be putting adhesive. And I hope this works. because otherwise then we are going to go to card number 3 and forget about this card. All right, so I'm going to make sure I have like this one, oh, like so. And then I'm going to shut it close. And let's just hope this works. Okay, perfect. It does, right? Now you can see that, right? So you can see there's a little step there. Now, the beauty of that is that now we're going to be putting some images here. I'm going to be putting some tulips. So when the person opens their card, there's going to be tulips here. Isn't that really nice, right? I thought that this was really easy, hopefully. And so I really love seeing that on, like I said, I saw it on another card and I was like, oh my goodness, this is the greatest idea. So anyway, so once we have that, let's just work on all the stamping that we're going to be doing. So I have here a piece of Whisper White, which is going to be the insert. And this one is 3 3/4 by 2.5. For the front, I have piece of basic black, and this one is 3 3/4 by 5. Yes, by 5. Then I have a piece of Whisper White, and this one is 3.5 by 4 1/4. So this one is gonna go like so. And then I have a piece of the same design series paper, and this one is 1 inch by, I think it's like 4 in. It's actually 5. Okay, so I'm gonna be gluing this one first, and then I'm gonna cut the excess. Okay. Oh, you have never seen that, Teresa? Well, like I said, I just saw it the other day on, I think it was Pinterest, and I apologize, I don't remember who did that, so that's really bad on my side. But I thought that was really clever, right? And like I said, I really didn't had another card to kind of follow it, so it was all on my mind right now. I was like, hopefully that works. So the way I was thinking is kind of doing the same type of image that we did with the tulips, and then one going off of the side. On this one, I'm putting the happy birthday here, and then some tulips in the inside. So let's just go ahead and do that, right? So we're gonna be doing kind of the same. So if you are just joining me, you're gonna kind of see what we did on card number 1, but now with card number 2. So let's just rank. And again, I have Old Olive, which is what I start with for the stems. And then for the tulips, I'm gonna be using Daffodil Delight and Puppy Parade. So where is the, yeah, here. So same as with the other one. Let's start with the one in the middle. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the same. So it's another way to do kind of like the same card, but I guess the step up version maybe. And I'm gonna be doing this one. Let me see, do I have a lot of, let's just think that for a second, because I need to make sure that I have enough space to put that one. So if I have here, do I have enough space? Well, we'll hope so. We'll see. We'll see. We'll figure this out. Okay, I'm just gonna put like shorter. Yes. Oh, there you go. Well, I don't know if it is, but if it is, that's great that you're giving us the information. Because like I said, I was like, I don't remember who I saw it from. And I did exactly the same as last time. We did do the straight one. I didn't remember who it was. I know I just saw it literally this week as I was trying to see what I wanted to do. So, thank you for sharing the information. Because I do want to give credit to the person who created the card. I just didn't remember. Okay, so now, well, no, let's do the tulips first, because then the leaves will be covering that section. So let's just not go ahead. Same thing as with the other one. We need to make sure we clean our stamps. And I should have here this. So these two. So the first one is this one. So we're gonna go ahead and stamp. So this one was definitely light, and then I'm gonna go with the Poppy Parade and then just sponge the one side, right? The end of it, and stamp it. Now all of your tulips are gonna be different, okay? So don't get frustrated with that. All of them are gonna be looking different, but you know what? All tulips are that way in real life, right? So don't get frustrated if one has more red than the other one. They all look beautiful. All right, so now that I have those, let's just do the larger ones. And is that right? Let me just make sure this is, yeah, I'm like, am I using the same? Again, we're gonna go ahead and use that one, and then sponge, and there we go. We're gonna punch this one out. Okay. Is that right? Okay. So that one is that. And that we're gonna go ahead and do another one. And again, you need to be cleaning your stamps. Do not go right after to your daffodil light, because you're gonna stain it and you're gonna be unhappy with it, because you're gonna have red inks on your jello pad. So make sure you clean it before you do the next one. And same thing here. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and, I don't know what is the deal with this. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. The next part, before I go to the leaves and whatnot, is this section. So I'm gonna go ahead and have 4 tulips on this section. So on this one, I'm actually gonna put first these ones, and I'm gonna be using both of the little ones. So there's like, I don't know if you have seen this, but there's like 3 sizes. So you have all these. So I'm gonna be using these 2 for the inside. And so again, you're gonna go ahead and stamp the first one. Is that right? Let me just make sure. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the same with this one. And then we're gonna be cleaning both and then doing the same. Let me just clean this one, because I'll forget, and and in the next card I'll be like, what did it do? Okay, so same thing. I have to kind of put them. Alrighty, and then the same thing with this one. And I'm going to go ahead and put that one right here. Okay, let's just clean this up. Again, you need to make sure you remember that, so always do it right after, because then you'll forget and you might have a little accident with the ink pads. All right, so once you have that, now I'm gonna go back with the green and do all the leaves that I need. All right, so back with this one. We're gonna go ahead and take that one. And then I'm gonna take, actually, well, I'm gonna put this one like this, and I'm gonna use this one too. All right, now that I have that, let's just add some leaves. And again, on this one, you just have to play it with the different leaves we have. So I'm gonna put that one here. All right. So just give me 1 second here. Okay. All right. Okay, so, oh no, the leaves on the other one. Oof. All right, so this is how it looks for the insert. Don't they look really nice, right? I think they do. So now that I have that, I'm gonna come here and just do that. And I'm leaving right now this one so I kind of know where to stamp. Although I'm gonna try not to stain that one, so I had to be careful with that. And I'm probably gonna do a pop-up, so maybe I just take it off, you know, because I don't want to have an issue. So I'm just gonna do kind of same as with the other ones. So one here, and then one right there. There we go. And let me just see how I can put this one. Because this one really needs something. There we go. And I don't know if, I think I'm gonna leave it that way for right now. Yes, because I'm gonna do another of those to pop up here. I probably need another one. I feel like I need another one. Let me just see that, because I have an extra from last time. So let's just use that one as a reference. And honestly, that's what I do most of the time. So I just play it with, oh yes, definitely that one. And then I definitely need, yes, one more here. So, okay, so I'm gonna do another one of those since I have this one. And then we're gonna be doing the sentiment. So for the sentiment, same as with the other one, we're gonna go ahead and put the happy birthday with Memento ink. Hi, Yuan. I'm glad you're loving the colors. Very happy colors, don't you think? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put it here. I don't right now, but I probably will be doing one just because I am loving them. So I probably will be having a class with the tulips. Although I have 2 classes already lined up, because I have them since forever. I just never released them. One is using the design series paper to make cards, and it's the Magnolia paper. If you watch some videos from like back in, I think June, July timeframe, I was talking about them, but I never released them. I don't know why. I think I got into other classes and totally missed those. So I've been working on releasing them because they're still current, and I love that one because it's showing you how to create cards with design series paper. So, and what is cool about that one is that then you can use anything you have, right? So definitely those 2 are coming. So maybe after that, then I'll do the tulips. Now I'm using this what is this? This punch, I think it's triple punch. I don't know. I don't remember. I can see. with the name. But just to make sure, I kind of do the edges a little bit rounded. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, better there. Because I don't know. I don't know if I like the whole for the insert, especially for the insert. So let's just get everything now. Oh, I forgot to do this one. Just give me 1 second here. Just give me 1 second, guys. I have someone from... Hold on. I'm sorry for that. Let me call you later. Call you in a bit. Hold on. Okay. You do know that I work full time, right? And so we're going on one of those situations where we're still working. This person keeps calling me, and I'm telling him to hold on for a second. So anyway, I just need to get faster, I guess. Where is that? Oh yeah, here. See, I'm getting all nervous now, like anyway, so it's all kind of crazy, but I'll call him right after this Facebook live. Oh, let me just see that. All right. So I apologize for those interruptions here. All right. So let's just put everything together, because I think this card is gonna look fantastic, really. Let me just move everything out. So now that we have that, I think that the easiest way to do this one is to put the adhesive on this section and then close it, and then I think that will be the easiest, right? I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and yes. Oh my goodness. Those little dimensional things get stuck into everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and put adhesive here. And all right. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here, line it up. Just wanna make sure nothing moves. Yep, nothing moves. And I know, right? Don't they know that you are important? Exactly. And there you go, see? So I love doing that for these type of things, because then you're not figuring out how to put it. You just shut it, and then it just makes its own magic by itself. So I think that part is really cool on this card. So now let's go ahead and do this whole thing here. All right. Oh, no. Hold on. Because I need to do this one first. Because remember, I have this one longer than the... So before I do that one... Oof, this is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough one. Okay. Oof. Okay. Alright, so then... Usually you want to do that before you glue this section. Oh well. Is that right? All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and put this one here. Yes, so let's just start putting dimensionals again. Alrighty. So this one is gonna go here. Oh, and you know what? I need to glue this one, because then this one will not be able. I will not be able to glue this one. Oh. So now let's put this one right here. And I think this one will be beautiful for Happy Mother's Day, don't you think? I think this one is a really very special card. Oh, yes. So, woo, I'm going to kind of move it a little bit more closer to this section. Yeah, that's what I was kind of fearing. I'm going to put it actually below, a little bit smaller. That way it doesn't go outside of the cardstock. So when things like that happen, I just kind of move things. Yeah, there we go. So I don't think I need this one because now it's too low, but I definitely need this one. And I'm going to be putting it like so. Yes, 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 yes. So then again, I had another extra, an extra leaf. Okay, my goodness. This has been a little bit more time consuming than my typical, right? But you know what? It's looking really gorgeous. All right, so now let's go ahead and do the sentiment. Alrighty, and we're gonna be putting it like right here. I think that would be nice. Yes. Oh, there we go. And so you have your card here, and then I think this one has like a wow factor. Seriously, I really think so. So this is card number 2. I don't remember what I did with card number 1, which is kind of like a modification from the first one, right? So not that this one is easier or anything, but you can see that, right? Like this one has like that wow factor. So, all right, so now let's do the last card, and hopefully it's not as intense. Where's that? Yeah, here. I'm like, what did I do with that one? So for this one, you know what? I actually, I'm going to go ahead. So let me just share with you one thing. So before we continue. So I typically, let me just be here. So when I am designing, right, like when I was trying to figure out if I can do it, I usually kind of do 1 or 2 of these things, and then I kind of play with it. So just to give you an idea, because sometimes I get questions as to how do I kind of manage this whole thing of not having the idea or the card made. So I just have scraps. That's pretty much all it is. So when I was playing with this one, right, I kind of have these and kind of say, okay, yeah, that kind of looks okay. Let's put this one. Okay, yeah, that works. Now, for the insert on this one, I kind of revert that, right? And first I had like a little strip that was kind of like the same size and see, okay, how many can I put? It was 4, all right? So that makes sense. And you have it there, right? So I use kind of like the same thing, so I kind of play with it. So since I have these ones and I'm running out of time, I'm going to go ahead and use those because you already saw me doing those too. And I'll show you how the next card will go. That way I need only one, so that way I'll go faster on this one. Oh my goodness. So for this one I have the same Puppy Parade, and this one is 8.5 by 5.5. We're gonna go ahead and fold it in half. Use your bone folder. And I have already embossed this Whisper White, and this one is 5 1/4 by 4, and I have embossed with layered leaves embossing folder. So we're gonna go ahead and put it here, and then I have a piece of basic black, and so this one is 4 1/8 by 3 1/8. So this one should be 4 by 3. Yeah, 4 by 3. So we have that. Now on this one, I want to use this, what is this called? This ribbon. I don't know if I want 2 or 1 because I feel like it's too much white. And of course it's going to get changed once I have the tulips. But I think I want to put also something else, don't you think? So let's just cut 2 pieces. Because I think I do like the 2. I'm going to go ahead and do 2. For these, where's the glue dots. So I'm going to go ahead and put glue dots on those. So I usually put them in the edges and then one in the center. And then just go ahead and put it like this. Oh, not there. I got fussy. What's that? Like the image got fussy? I don't know. Is that what you meant? I don't know. What do you mean with fussy? I don't know. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and put this one, and then that one, and then let's put this one, and we're gonna be doing the same thing here. Okay, so once I have that, let's go ahead and glue these down. Whoop. I'm gonna just keep down the ribbons here because it kind of went a little bit weird. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put it here. Oh, good. Oh, I guess I see what you're saying. Like, what are you talking about? So you have that. Then we're gonna go ahead and put this one here. And then this one there. Yes, definitely. I think it looks nicer having the red there. Now, this one was the Classy with Ribbon. Is that right? Let me see. Texture with Ribbon. And this is the Puppy Parade, which is what I love from Stampin' Up, right? Everything color coordinates perfectly. So you just pick the color and you're done. Where is the... Here. Where is this thing? So, for this one... we are going to go ahead and put the stamps again. And we're going to go ahead and add this one. And I'm going to be, let me just make sure, like, how would this go? I think I want this, so I can only have like this much space. And then I'm going to have, I don't know that I like, well, let's see. I'm going to put this one like so. We'll see how that goes. And then I'm going to be using just the one. Did I clean this? Yes, I'm like, did I clean this? See, this is why you want to be cleaning them, because then you'll forget. You'll forget if you did it or not. Oh my goodness. All right. And again, we're going to be sponging. And we're going to go ahead and put this one like right here. Oh, I love it. This one is going to go right here. Perfect. And then we're going to do the leaves. And let's add that sentiment. Okay, so let's add sentiments here. So here's the leaves, and let's do the sentiment. Again, this is a birthday, so I'm going to be using the same one. But you could do any sentiment, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do, you know what, I'm gonna wait. Let's do the leaves, that way I know exactly where the leaves are. So before I do that, let's do the leaves first. Yeah, I'm trying to go, I think, too fast, and then I'm gonna be, there we go. Okay. think I like this one better because it kind of curves this side better. Let me just make sure, because it's white over white, I'm not seeing where this is going. There we go. Yes, much better. And now I know exactly where the leaves are and then where with the sentiment need to go. So I'm using Memento. And I'm going to be putting it right here. Perfect. And so now I can go ahead and glue this one down. Oh, let me close this. Hola, gordita. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put it like right here. And we're gonna be popping up this one, don't you think? And we're gonna have that one here. I'm gonna put it like more here. Yes. Yes, I love it. All right, so now let's go ahead and put dimensionals on everything. So okay. And this one has to be, I'm just trying to see where, okay. And then this one, yes, I'm gonna put this one more towards that section. So let's just put 2 dimensionals. So and here you have it. This one is way easier, don't you think? At least, I guess, because we have been working on so many tulips tonight that... So, let me know what is your favorite. I think that, I don't know. I love how this one has that wow factor. For those of you that didn't see it, this one is like a fun fold. I think I love them all. I like the simplicity on this one, to be honest, a lot. So let me know which one is your favorite. Don't forget, again, just make sure you all remember, don't forget about the classes. Last day to sign up for the, what is this? The stationery box. It's, which is this one. And the information is on the link above. So the last day is March 19. There is a link here so you can go into the PDF store so you can get, if you want, only the tutorial. And then, of course, if you want information about signing up to future classes or all my other classes, make sure you are on my mailing list where I share all the information about all the upcoming classes and links to sign up. So anyway, so let me know which one you like. Thank you so much again for being here with me. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you then next week, okay? Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.